Good morning, learners. Today we are going to do mental subtraction. So, in this lesson, we will work on mental strategies for subtraction. Let me talk about mental strategies, where we solve our questions in head without using pen and paper. Here, let's see. First thing is we will look on compensation strategy. What we do here, let's see. If we need to subtract 9, while doing the subtraction, we will subtract from 10 and then add 1. Subtracting 8, we can do subtract 10 and then add 2. If we need to subtract 7, we would subtract 10 and then add 3. If we are subtracting something with 49, which is pretty close to 50, isn't it? So, we would subtract 50 and then add 1. If we subtract 38, which is pretty close to 40, we would subtract 40 and add 2. If we needed to subtract 17, pretty close to 20, we would subtract 20 and add 3. Let's see some example. Just for recap, we will start our mental subtraction work using 2 digits first. The first one we got is 77 minus 9. So let's bring out our thinking man on. 77. That is what we are thinking firstly. Now, we got to subtract 9. So what we can do is subtract 10. Then add 1. So let's think 77. Subtract 10. We will get 67. And now, we still have to add 1. So the answer is 68. What about 83 minus 29? Let's bring out our thinking man heads in there. So we will start with 83. And 29 is pretty close to 30. So 83 take away 30 would give us 53. Right. And then we need to add 1. And we will get 54. Right. The next one. 116 minus 38. Let's start thinking 116 and subtract 38, which is pretty close to 40. So now what we will do is subtract 40 and then add 2. So let's take away 40 from 116. We will get 76 and still need to add 2. So we will get 78. Fantastic. 90 minus 67. Let's start thinking. 67 is pretty close to 70. So we took away 70 from 90 and then to add 3. So we get 90 take away 70, get 20 and now add 3. So answer is 23. Okay? That's great. Now we will look to jump strategy. When we need to subtract something like 21, we can do in 2 steps. That is, we would take away 20, then take away 1. If we are subtracting 52, we would take 50 and then take away 2 more. If we are subtracting from 73, we would take away 70 and then take away 3 more. Let's look at some examples. 58 minus 21. Let's bring our thinking lady this time. 58 taking away 21. So let's take away 20, then take away 1. So 58 minus 21 equals to 38. And we have to go one more to take away. That will be 37. Terrific! Next, 79 minus 53. So we're thinking 79 to first to start with and now to take away 53. We will do two steps. First take away 50 and then take away 3. So 79 in our mind, take away 50 is 29 and still we have to take away 3. So it will be 26. Very happy about that. Next example, 200 subtract 32. So we're thinking 200 start, take away 32. We'll do two steps. First take away 30, then take away 2. So 200 take away 30 is 170. And take away 2 more will be 168. Yes, right. Another one. 365 minus 74. So we are thinking 365, we will take away 70 and then take away 4. So 365 take away 70, we will have what? Yes, we will have 295. Still need to take away 4 more. That will be 291. So 291 is our final answer. Yuppie! Now, we are going to move towards our another strategy, that is partitioning strategy. For examples, 129 subtract 18. Here in 18, 1 represents 10 and 8 represents 8 ones. So 129 minus 10 equals to 119, right? Now 119 subtract 8, that is equal to 111. So using this partitioning method, 129 minus 18, we get an answer 111. Let's see another example. 213 minus 36. Here in 36, 3 represents 30 and 6 represent 6 ones. So first of all, when I look at 213 minus 30 is another little mental trick that we can do with the 30 to make the subtraction in our head a pretty easier to do. Now, if you think about subtraction, taking steps backwards, if I take the 13 step backwards where I met 200. So what we can do is we can break 30 into 2 parts to make it easier to visualize the subtraction. So 30, I can break it out into 13 and 17. Now, the reason is I am doing this because I can first visualize subtracting the 13 off. So 213 minus 13 equals to, right, equals to 200. And then moving backward to 10 first, that will give 190. Then again moving 7 backward, we will get 183. So 200 minus 70 equals 183. This is another strategy that you might like to use. And now, in 183, we will subtract 6 and we'll get the answer 177. So, couple of strategies are there through which we can use to solve mental subtraction. I hope learners, you found this helpful. That's all for today. All the best and happy learning. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.